So now you have mastered arithmetic sequence. It's time for something a little different, geometric sequences. So what is geometric sequence? A geometric sequence is a list of numbers where each number is found by multiplying the previous term by the same number every time. So this number is called the common ratio, and we use the letter R to represent the common ratio. Okay, so here I have given the recursive formula. The formula says A sub n is equals to R times A sub n minus 1. So this means to get the nth term, you multiply the previous term A sub n minus 1 by the common ratio R. Okay, so let's take an example. Let's say you have a sequence with first term 2 and the common ratio is 3. So to get this sequence, what you have to do is you keep multiplying the terms by common ratio, which is 3. So to get the second term, you have to multiply 2 by 3, which is going to be a 6. And to get the third term, you have to multiply the second term by 3. Then you'll get 18 and then 54 and so on. So this is how you get your geometric sequence. Okay, a quick summary. A geometric sequence is a geometric sequence multiplies each term by constant, which is called common ratio, and this is the recursive formula, and you need first term and the common ratio to generate this sequence. So that is what geometric sequence means. So let's try some examples. So you have three sequences given here. You have to identify them as a geometric sequence, which means you have to identify the common ratio. Once you have it, you have to get the next three terms of these geometric sequences. So here I have a mistake here. This should be uh, geometric sequences. Okay, so let's start with the first example here. So 1, 3, 9. So what is the common ratio here? So clearly I can see here the common ratio is 3 because each term seems to be multiplied by 3. So the next three terms are going to be, if you multiply 9 by 3, you will get 27. 27 by 3, 81. 81 by 3, 243. Moving on to the next example B. So 64, 16 and 4. Okay, so here what is my common ratio? So if I multiply 64 by 1/4, you'll get 16. So if you multiply 16 by 1/4, you'll get 4, which means your common difference over here is 1/4. So the next three terms are going to be, so you have to multiply 4 by 1/4, which is going to be 1. So to get the next term, you have to multiply 1 by 1/4, which is going to be 1/4. And the third term is going to be, you have to multiply 1/4 by 1/4. It's going to be 1/16. So the next three terms are 1, 1/4, 1/16. Next example C, you have 2, -4 and 8. So here the common ratio seems to be -4. It's -2. It's because 2 multiplied by -2, a -4. -4 multiplied by -2, you'll get a +8. So here the common difference is -2. To get the next three terms, you have to multiply -2 by 8. That's going to be -16. Next, -16 multiplied by -2, a +32, and then 32 multiplied by -2, it's going to be -64. So your numbers are negative 16, positive 32, negative 64. These are the next three terms of this geometric sequence. Okay, so we just learned how to build geometric sequence step by step using recursive formula. But now let's learn a faster way, a formula to jump directly into any term. So explicit formula for this is, for nth term is a sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the power n minus 1. So here a sub n represents the term you want. A sub 1 is the first term and R is the common ratio, and N represents the position of the term that you want. So this formula is super useful because you don't need to calculate all the terms before that, before the term you want. So let's try some examples. So this is the formula. So let's say we have a sequence starting with the term 2 and the common ratio is 3, and you want to find the fifth term of this sequence. So to get this, what you can do is you can multiply first term by the common ratio to the power n is equals to 5. So you have to get 5 minus 1. So that is 2 multiplied by r is equals to 3 to the power 4. So this is 2 multiplied by 81, which is 162. So in this sequence, your fifth term will be equals to 162. Let's try another example. Let's say you have a first term as 1 and the common ratio as 0.5, and you're interested at getting 10th term. So to do that, you multiply the first term by the common ratio to the power 9. So this will give you approximately 0.00195. So even though the sequence starts with 1, the values get really small because here the ratio is less than 1. Okay, so the quick summary. So you can use this formula over here to find terms in a geometric series. So it works whether the sequence is increasing or decreasing or alternating. So this is much faster than the building the sequence term by term. So let's try an example. Okay, so in this example, you have few numbers, a sequence. So first of all, you have to identify whether this is geometric or not. So if it is a geometric, there should be a common ratio. So 2, 4, 18, 16, 32, 64. And it's really simple. The common ratio is going to be a 2. And this is it seems like the common ratio between the terms is 2 because each payment is doubled as it goes. So this is a geometric sequence. Okay, the second part, what is the 18th payment under this payment plan? So that means you have to get the a sub 18. So to get that, you have to multiply the first term, which is 2, by the common ratio to the power 18 minus 1, which is 2 to the power 217. And if you do your calculation, this number is going to be 262,144. So this is the answer.